All right, here we go, guys. It is Saturday, so that means I'm streaming today, doing the weekly Saturday stream. Hope you guys are all feeling good today. Let's go ahead and just hang out. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Well, just gonna hang out, listen to some music, chat with you guys, tell you about my week, and just have a good time. Try to just enjoy myself, you know. Hope you guys all had a good week. Hope everybody's doing good. You know what I'm going to talk about this stream? I'm probably going to talk about this quite a bit, which is the fact that this week has been a hectic week for me. I bought a car. It's been years since I had to buy a car, and because my other car broke down, and I had to buy a new one. Spent a lot of money on it. Didn't really go through a good process of picking it out, but so anyway, that's what I'm going to talk about for probably a very big chunk of this stream. So if you want to share your car buying experiences in the chat, feel free to share them with me. Yeah, but other than that, just gonna hang out, chat with you guys. If you guys have anything interesting to talk about, feel free to bring it up. Of course, I appreciate having you guys here. If you guys don't get a chance to catch the stream live, hope you guys do at some point. We already got somebody in the chat here. How's it going? Saying sup. I'm doing good. So as people join here, people will be joining here soon. I'm gonna zoom the camera in a little bit. Let's see. Maybe a little bit, just like that. Maybe there we go. And then the focus. Let's see, focus. I don't have autofocus turned on. So I gotta manually do this. This is something I do every time I turn the camera on, and I'm not the best at figuring out what the right focus is on the camera. But you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. Also, I did post something in the chat. If you guys are just joining and you're here, something about memberships. Something about membership. So if you guys are interested in becoming a member of the channel, you can press join. Also, more importantly, one of the features I want to test out on YouTube is the gifted membership. So I would like to gift out somebody in the chat right now. I would like to gift somebody out a membership. So what I need you guys to do is opt in to receive gifted memberships by clicking the join button, going to gift settings, and then turning that setting on. There should be a little 3 dots. I want to try that out. So I'm gonna open up my stream. You guys might hear it. I'm gonna open up my stream. There we go. There we go. You heard me. I'm gonna go ahead and click this money button. I'm gonna do membership gifting. I'm gonna go down to 1 membership, $3.99. I want to see how this works. I want to see how the gifting membership thing works. I gifted a membership. Did anybody receive the membership? It does not say who received it. Oh, yes, it does. Daniel received the membership. Congratulations, Daniel. Please say something in the chat like hello or thank you or something, because I want to see if you have a membership badge next to your name. That would be awesome. So that does work. Awesome. Daniel says, my first day of teaching pre-K was on Friday. It was traumatizing. Really? Your first day? First day of teaching pre-K. So you're a teacher. What was traumatizing about it? Okay, there you go. You got the crown. You got the badge, the loyalty badge. Cool. I wanted to test that out last stream, but I wanted to test it out last stream, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. All I had to do was actually open up my own stream. So there you go. So you bought a new car in the fall. It's the newest car you've ever had. What car did I get? Yeah, so this week I had to buy a new car because on the weekend my car decided to I've been having problems with my car, my previous car that I just had to upgrade, I guess, or change from. And it basically started overheating, and the thing is that I was not going to spend money to get this car fixed when it's an older car. It's not a good car. I had so many things wrong with it. That car had like leaking windows, so every time it rained, like water came in the windows. One of the tires kept going flat, and it wasn't the tire itself, it was something else. A bunch of car problems, you know. The seat was all torn up, like on the inside. It was just at that point I was like, I knew I needed to get a new car, and I've been thinking this whole past year, like I really need to upgrade, get a better car. And finally, recently, when the car decided to have more problems, not even like a month ago, I was having issues with the battery. I brought it in to see what was going on. I didn't think it was the battery, but it turns out it was just the battery. So I got a new battery in it, and then it's like things just kept happening and happening and happening with that car. It was like, okay, come on, I'm putting so much money into this thing. So finally, I had to basically really like I needed a car because I had no car to get to work. So I basically spent like 2 days like looking for cars and going and looking around and getting stuff just so I could like have a vehicle. Because like that's one of my biggest like things that I get nervous about is not having a way to get to my job, and then my job like, you know, getting upset because I'm not there. You know, I don't want to lose my job because I don't have transportation. So that was sort of a big worry for me. So I ended up getting a car. The car that I got it's not really a great car. I don't think. But it's a Chevy Trax. So it's like a small little SUV type looking thing, but it's like a smaller one. I don't even know if it's an SUV. But yeah. And the fact that my old car was a 2005 and now my new one's a 2016, like that's a big jump in vehicles. So yeah, that's kind of what I went through this past week. Anyway, if you guys are just joining the chat, please say hi or whatever. Pre-K department is completely in shambles. I'm taking over for a teacher who died mid-year, so the teacher aides have been doing everything as just a shit show. It sounds like a mess. What do you normally do then? If like this was your first time doing pre-K. You said first day, so. And what was so traumatizing about it? Yeah, if you guys are here in the chat, if you're just joining, feel free to talk about anything that happened this past week. Good, bad, interesting, stressful, fun, good things, bad things. You know, that's kind of what I'm here for, is just to see how you guys are doing, tell you guys about my week, and just kind of relax a little bit. Probably gonna do this every single week at this time, by the way, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm just gonna go ahead and 8 p.m. Eastern time on Saturdays. This is gonna be a weekly thing. I did it last week. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stick to this. Hopefully it works out. And yeah, I will be just kind of sitting here chatting, listening to some of this licensed music that is okay to use on YouTube. And even if it's not great music, that's what I'm gonna listen to because I enjoy it. But anyway, let's go ahead and being a teacher is rough, I imagine. You weren't even expecting to teach, had nothing planned. Plus, kids at that age are emotionally draining. Yeah, I believe that. But anyway, guys, so it doesn't really seem like there's a ton of people here right now. That's fine. I mean, I got nothing planned for these streams, so hopefully I can get better at streaming as time goes on. Have more of a plan, but you know, I'm really just here to kind of just chill. I guess I'm gonna talk. I guess like I had a lot of stuff planned on talking about as far as like buying a car, to be honest, because um, I was really nervous about buying a car, and not just putting down all the money for it, but also it's just stressful looking for cars and like trying to pick one out and having no clue. Like first of all, going to a dealership and like test driving a car. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for. Like I tried like watching YouTube videos and stuff on like car buying and um like hey what to look for, and also some of the videos I was watching about car dealerships and stuff and like picking out a car, a lot of the videos were like, oh, this is what the salesperson is going to try to do, and this first thing that I noticed was weird was I go to the dealership, and maybe it was just the particular place I went to, but literally the person that was there didn't do anything to like try to help me or sell to me. It's like, I don't know, I just felt like crap. Like I had to actually know what I was looking for going there. And it was just a really weird thing. I didn't even try negotiating. Like like I should have maybe tried like asking, if I could buy the car for a cheaper price, but I didn't do that because I was too like I don't know if like I was nervous or I didn't care. I don't know. I just needed a car, and I just felt, I don't know, like I haven't bought a car like that ever really, so I didn't really know what I was doing. Okay, so Daniel talking about your teaching experience, pre-K. It's okay, you can talk about it. You don't need to feel sorry for venting or anything. You usually just go with the car with the lowest mileage. Yeah, I tried looking for like looking at mileage and costs and stuff, and of course like a big thing is like, oh, is this car been in like a major accident or anything majorly wrong with it? I guess that's one of the things I had to look for. So I mean, I'm happy with the car that I got. It's also different for me having a newer car, because my older car didn't have one of those screens in it because it was like 2005, and I don't know, I guess I don't think they had screens back then for like on like digital screens or whatever. So that's new. Backup camera, that's new. Also, I wanted something that was better at driving in the snow, because my previous car was really bad at driving in the snow. Living in Michigan, kind of got to have a good car for that. But you got a 2017 Nissan Sentra. You got it the same day you saw it online. 16,000. Okay. Only 15,000 miles. I mean, that's nice. Low miles. You said that was this year. Car market is rough right now. That is for sure. Right. Yeah, the supply chains and everything. Like I just knew I needed to get a vehicle. Like it was time. Like it was overdue. I should have got one like last year. Because now here's the thing: is like I don't know what I'm gonna do with my other car, my old car. I just have it sitting in the driveway right now. It's not fixed or anything, so I can't really drive it anywhere. First of all, I got the plates and everything switched over to my new car, so it doesn't have insurance on it anymore. But I just have a car sitting here. I'm like, man, like, can I even get anything for this? Because like, it's not in good shape at all. I think that technically somebody could like fix it up and drive it. It's drivable if somebody fixes it, but like, I don't know if I should just give it away or if I should try to get something for it. Like, I don't know. It's just sitting there for now. Luckily in Texas, we don't have to worry about snow too much. Yeah, that's nice. I wish that it actually hasn't been like very snowy except for like a couple storms that we've had. But like, it's what? Almost it's the end of January. And like there's no snow out right now. There hasn't been snow out for what, a couple weeks. Like Christmas was like the bad snowstorm, which that was bad, and that was there for a minute, but since then, you know, but usually February I thought get some snow. So I guess like getting a car that's like good in the snow isn't like the biggest deal for me, but because, you know, it's not like you have snow all winter, but still on the days where we do have snow. Let's see. Anyway, if you guys are just joining the stream, feel free to chat. You don't have to talk about, you know, anything in particular. I know I'm just talking a little bit right now about, you know, this past week having to buy a car, because that's something that I spent a lot of time on. It kind of stressed me out a little bit, but it's really just kind of all I really did this week was all that. I mean, I'm happy to have a new car, but plan on talking about that a little bit on stream here. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it for too long. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't really have much to talk about. I feel like I'm boring people with the car talk. I might just play some music and just sit here. How long was I at the dealership? Okay, well, here's the other thing that happened. So I spent most of my time just looking online. You were there for like 3 or 4 hours. I was not there for that long. Like what? Like I didn't really do much at the dealership. Like I basically just, the dealerships that I went to were like specifically for like used cars, right? Like I looked around for all the local dealerships, right? So I just was looking online, and the ones that I went to, well, it was interesting. So we have like this one. It's like used cars, and a lot of the ones that they get were like rebuilds or salvage vehicles, which, to be honest with you, I didn't know that was a thing until I started looking at cars to buy. But I realized that, okay, so a lot of these cars that they have at this particular dealership were all in an accident or something. So I was like, okay, I gotta find one that's not a rebuild, not a salvage one. So I was just looking basically at their inventory, at what they had. But there's like it's basically like this local one that has just like 3 different separate locations in nearby towns. So I went to the first one nearby, and I test drove my first car. And I was like, man, this is really nice. It was like a 2015, I think. It's like an SUV. I can't remember what it was called. And I was like, oh, this is so different from my old car. I was like, I kind of like this one. And it was like the first one I drove. And I was like, maybe I'll just get this one. But the salesperson or whoever was there just seemed to not... He seemed so chill. Like, he just didn't really care that I was there. Like, like I just showed up and I'm just like, hey, saw a few vehicles on the website. I'm just, like, interested in them. He's just like, okay. I was like, so can I just test drive them or something? He's like, yeah, sure. Here you go. Here's the keys. And it was just such a weird thing. And then I sat down with him and I'm like, so like, how does this work? Basically, like, it was just, I felt like so inexperienced. Like I didn't know what I was doing. And he just seemed to not care at all. And then he was like, well, you can go home and think about it. Give us a call tomorrow. Fill out the financing stuff online. And I was like, okay. So I go home, I fill out the financing stuff online. I wake up the next morning and I'm like, okay, I need a vehicle. Maybe I'll call him back and say that I want the vehicle or whatever. And I call him back and he's like, yeah, sorry, somebody already put a deposit down on that car you wanted. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, he didn't say anything about that when I was there. Like, oh, somebody else just test drove it before me and they were like really interested. I don't know, like, it bothered me that, like, I went to sleep thinking that was the car I was gonna get. I woke up thinking I was gonna go there, basically get it and drive home with it. And I call him and like he's like, yeah, somebody else is already gonna get it now. And I was like, man, if I knew that, I would have done a little bit more looking around. And I probably should not have just gone with the first car that I test drove either. That was kind of dumb. But I needed a car. Like, I really needed a car because I didn't want to not have a car. Because, again, I was nervous about not having a transportation to work. That was kind of a big deal for me. But anyway, yeah, so that was stressing me out all week. Didn't know what I was doing as far as buying a car. But I'm glad I have one now. Anyway, that's what I did. I don't know what else to talk about, to be honest with you, because that's kind of what occupied most of my week. I don't know. Let's see. What could we do? That's what you miss about living in France. The public transportation is so much better than in the US. That's what I hear. I hear that, like, transportation's a lot different in certain places. Of course, I live in a small town anyway, kind of rural, so I kind of have to drive everywhere. But yeah, if you guys are just joining the stream, welcome. Hope you guys are all feeling good today. I'm just here to chat a little bit, hang out, listen to some music, talk with you guys. I might be here for a few hours too. Gonna do this every week, every Saturday here, 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be very similar every week. Do I have anything planned for next week? Next week? No, I don't think so. I don't really have a lot that I do ever, really. I never go out and do anything. I'm just gonna focus on YouTube stuff, I think. Working, and then coming home, recording for YouTube, maybe streaming a little bit. I didn't get to stream during the week at all this week because every day I was busy going out looking for cars or doing so. Oh yeah, then I bought the car, and the first thing I do, I drive it home. I go to get out of the car. I turn it off, park it. I'm like, man, got the vehicle now. Turn the key off. Then I go to hit the unlock button inside the vehicle, right on the driver's door, and I push it. And my finger pushes the button, the unlock button, and it actually falls down. The button falls down into the door. So then there's like a hole, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I just bought this thing. So I give them a call back. I'm like, hey, can I bring this thing back to you? And can you guys fix this button? So the next day, they said, yeah, you're gonna have to come back tomorrow or whatever, because this was later in the day or whatever. I was like, okay. So then I had to go back. So I bought it on Thursday, I think, or I bought it on Wednesday, and then I drove it home Wednesday. Then I had to go back to the dealership on Thursday to have their mechanic look at it. It's just like, that's not a good sign to get a new vehicle in the first thing. And yeah, it turns out they knew about this button. Of course they had to, because I barely touched the thing with my finger, and the unlock button fell down into the hole. And I go back the next day, and they're like, yeah, we had pictures of that. I'm like, so you guys knew about it. You guys knew about it is what you're telling me. That's frustrating. But it's just a little button thing. It's not the biggest deal, but they said they would fix it, order a new part for it. It is what it is. So like every day, my point is, like every day this past week, I had to do something different about the car. So it's like every single day, it was just looking for cars, test driving cars, going to dealerships, figuring stuff out. It was just, and then finally, when it's all said and done, I mean, I have a new vehicle, but now I also have, I have to actually make monthly payments on it now, which is, going to take a little bit of cash out of my pocket, but it is what it is. I haven't had to make a car payment in ever, really. No, because my first vehicle I bought, I paid all in cash for like $5,000. And so I didn't have to pay anything for that. I didn't finance that at all. So this is the first time financing a vehicle. And then my insurance went up, so I'm just kind of, yeah. J Systems, how's it going? I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking too, by the way. Thank you for joining the chat. I'm feeling good. I am feeling good. Okay, you might hear my stream open again. No, I paused it right away. Great. My fingers are fast clicking the pause button on my own stream. If you guys are here, make sure you opt in to receive gifted memberships. If anybody ever decides to gift memberships, make sure that you have the setting turned on. To opt into gifted memberships, click the join button and go to the 3 buttons, the settings thing. Click gift settings and then turn on allow gifts. So if you do that, then somebody might gift you memberships, including myself. I kind of want you guys to have memberships to the channel. I'm not doing any membership only content right now, but that might be a thing I do in the future. Membership only stuff is possible at some point. I don't know. I don't really do much with YouTube right now, but would definitely be cool to see the memberships grow, especially as I become more consistent with streaming video stuff. How's work been? Work has been good. Work has been solid. Pretty consistent. The struggle is real. Money is hard to manage these days. Yeah. Money is hard to manage a little bit. For me, I feel like I'm in a comfortable position. I mean, I wish I had more money, obviously, so I could, buy a house or something. But the situation I have right now is basically, I don't have like a high-paying job or anything. So, but I'm doing fine financially. But I also am doing a lot of things to have as little expenses as possible. Cheap rent. Previously, I didn't have a car payment. Now I do, so that's a little bit extra stress on me, but it's still fine. Able to save money every month. Okay, we'll see if anybody anybody opted into the memberships. We'll find out right now. There we go. Somebody got it. Just me. Housing prices are stupid. Yeah, housing prices are stupid. Oh, you know what I remember reading? I just read this about YouTube memberships. That people who are more active in the chat, I might be wrong about this, but people who are more active in terms of commenting and liking the videos or streams, the more active people are going to get the memberships when they're gifted. So it makes sense that Daniel, you got the first one because you were the first one. No, you were not the first one to chat, so I don't know why you got it. Just me, you got it, probably because you were active. Sorry guys, I'm talking a lot about buying cars, money and stuff. It's all serious stuff. It's not really the most fun conversation. I definitely felt like an adult, I felt like I had to be more responsible this past week. Like, man, this is real things I gotta do. I've been playing a lot of video games recently, and yeah. And, I go to work, I come home, I don't do things. I don't go out. I just kind of play video games and stuff. So, I don't always have that pressure of feeling like an adult, if you know what I mean. Even though I'm 28 years old, you would think you would feel like an adult, 10 years after being an adult, but no. Nice music, man. I was stressed lately. Well, I'm glad. This is not the only kind of music I'm gonna listen to tonight. I will say that. I'm gonna change things up a little bit. This is the chill music. It's more like background. What console? PC. Although, to be honest with you, I haven't really been playing video games. Just Steam games. This past week, if I played anything, not really. No, I don't think I've played anything really this past week. I've been getting into chess because I'm recording chess videos on my other channel right now. So I've started that. If you guys are interested in seeing me play chess, you can go ahead and check out my other YouTube channel, my gaming channel, which is literally just FeelGoodKenny Gaming. Playing Wordle over there, playing chess. So yeah, I've been pretty addicted to chess lately. No, if you are just joining the stream, if you're in the chat, feel free to talk about something that maybe you did this week, something interesting, something fun, something good, something bad. Talk about how you're feeling lately. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want to get to know you guys, chat with you guys a little bit, just hang out. Honestly, like, I know that I've not really done much this stream, but I honestly feel like I'm gonna stay here for a couple hours and just try to have a good time tonight. Am I playing chess online? Yes. And do I ever hang out at bars with workmates? No. Why do I not hang out at bars? First of all, I don't really have workmates, so there's the first thing. I'm a very socially awkward guy, and I'm sort of a loner, so it's almost like I'm invisible at work. I don't socialize. Other thing is, I've never hung out at a bar in my life, ever. I don't feel like that's very uncommon either for people. I don't feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't feel like it's that uncommon. Jacqueline, how's it going? You're saying you're in pain tonight? You have, what is that called? I don't know if I can pronounce that. I don't know if I know what that is. I'm gonna sound dumb saying this. What is that? Torticollis? It was good to be here with you. Yeah, everybody wish Jacqueline, hope Jacqueline, you feel better. Everybody say nice things to Jacqueline in the chat, please. Going through some pain tonight. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna Google it. Can I Google that? Probably said that completely wrong. So it's like a neck, head muscle thing. Yeah, good vibes. It also gets harder to make friends as you get older. I do believe that. And a lot of times it has to do with like people got their lives sort of the way they want them, and it's like I don't got time for you. You know, I feel like trying to be friends with somebody else, it's like how much are you really gonna be able to do stuff with somebody else when they might have a lot of stuff going on, you know? Like, hey, I have a life, I have a family, I got a career, whatever, and you know, sometimes it's tough. J System, you saying you have bipolar disorder? What you want to talk about that anymore, or are you just kind of mentioning it? People also get jaded by past friendship failures. Yeah, I believe that. Collins Vibes just came to say, 2 years ago I was at my lowest and I watched your videos a lot, and now 2 years later I'm doing a lot better, so thank you. Well, whatever video you've seen of mine that maybe helped you out in the moment, you know, I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing better. That's the most important thing, is that you're doing better now. And I hope you keep getting better, and hope things keep going well for you. Jacqueline just saying that you didn't know how to say it in English, but you're just trying to say that your neck hurts while you probably heard it when you were sleeping. Okay, got it. Well, I hope your neck feels better. J System just saying extreme highs and lows been going on for 20 years in a decent place for now. Well, I hope you're doing okay right now. Yeah, I know that, like, you know, people do, well, kind of going off of what Collins said. Collins vibes. Just saying that, you know, a couple years ago he was at his lowest, and now he's doing a lot better. I think that that's kind of just something that, you know, everybody should just kind of know, is that you can be at a low point, and you can come back from that. You can get better, and you never know where you're gonna be at in a couple years. You know. I mean, bipolar is sort of the. I don't think that I'm bipolar. And if I think I'm more depressed than bipolar, for sure. I don't think I have the other side of it. But I've been doing well lately, so I don't really. I can't even really say that I've been depressed lately. I've had moments. I've had days that were just crappy. But so what am I trying to say? Swings, whether they're on a short time frame, emotional, like whether it's, you know, being bipolar, whether you go from like an extreme low to like an extreme high, or back and forth or whatever in a short time frame, or whether you're depressed for, you know, an entire year, and then you're better, and then you're back to being depressed. I mean, like, our emotions, our well-being, our mental health, it can go up and down and back and forth. And I think that you just have to have the understanding or the clarity that when you're at a low point, that there's gonna be a swing in the other direction at some point, you know. But you gotta just take care of yourself every day. You know, you gotta make sure that you're making healthy decisions for yourself. You gotta make sure that you're doing things that keep you on the right path, and get through the tough times. You know, there are gonna be tough times, but you gotta believe in yourself that you're strong enough to get through them. And you will. And if you've ever been through a low point at some point in your past, and you're better now, then you know that the next time you hit one, you know that you've been through something before. You know that you can get through it. You got to lean on that. Hopefully you have people that you can depend on too, people that support you. And if you don't, do the best you can. I don't know. Try to find somebody that does, that will help you. Talk to somebody, you know. That's all I can say on that for now. Yeah, if any of you guys have anything to mention when it comes to that kind of thing, feel free to. Because I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, but I'm gonna try to say something that's, I don't know. At the end of the day, all I can do is be here and say I hope you guys are doing well. You know, try to be comforting in some way and try to be reassuring and encouraging. But other than that, you know, we all gotta deal with our own situations on our own. And I'm doing the best I can, even though I'm struggling sometimes. But, you know, I know that some people have it worse. You know, a lot of people have it worse than me. So you can't ever sit there and think about, like, comparing yourself to other people. You know, that doesn't help anybody. That doesn't help you. It doesn't help the people that you're comparing yourself to. You know, you just gotta try to be healthy. Give yourself grace. Everyone is going through it. The world's crazy right now. Yeah, the world is crazy. There's always craziness going on. Sometimes I get so lost in my own life situation and feelings about myself and circumstances, whatever, that like I do forget about a lot of the stuff that other people are concerned about in the world and things that are going on, and I kind of forget about the outside a little bit because I'm so focused on the inside. It's just how I am, though, you know, so in my own head all the time. But anyway, hope you guys are all feeling good. You know, that's kind of the point. That's the point of it's what I care about right now, you know. The biggest thing I care about is trying to do things that bring me that good feeling, whether it's fulfillment, life, satisfaction. I feel like I'm accomplishing something. Whether it's just relaxing when I need to relax, whether it's doing something fun when I want to enjoy myself. Just try to stay away as much as I can from that awful, depressed low point that I've experienced so often emotionally. You know, try to not get myself in any crazy situation that you know, is gonna bring out a lot of stress. I avoid a lot of stressful things, you know. Like honestly, I feel like I just avoid stuff so much. You have to acknowledge both negative and positive sides of life. Yeah, there's gonna be both. You gotta acknowledge them. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, well anyway, if you guys are just joining the stream, this is a weekly thing I'm doing now. So Saturday starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I did it last week, I'm doing it right now. Gonna do it next week. So this is just the time that works best for me in my schedule. So if you guys you know, show up, you know, again. Don't always know what to talk about. Jackson, how's it going? Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you had a good week. Any favorite movies? I can't really say that I have any favorite movies. I know recently, this past year, 2022, I think the final season of Better Call Saul came out. That was a good show. If you ever watched Breaking Bad, or maybe you didn't watch Breaking Bad, I really got in. I'm more into TV shows now, like that. As far as movies go, I don't know. I don't pay attention to like the new movies that come out. Like I just found out that apparently there's this like Megan movie that's out like recently. Didn't somebody say they watched that last week? I feel like that was a topic that got brought up in the stream last week. Jackson says I had a PTSD attack this week, but I got through it. That sounds, I mean, I don't know how often that happens, but I am glad that you were able to get through it. That must have been tough. How bad was it? Was it like a bad one, or that was you? You saw, yeah, Jackson, you showed up right on time. Right on time for that. Pretty good. Couldn't move for most of one night last night. As far as PC gaming goes, yeah, I pretty much only play on PC. I do have a PS. What's the new one? Oh my gosh, I can't even. I'm so confused because I know they came out with a new PlayStation, right? I got whatever one's not the new one. Number, because I don't ever play it, so I just forget. Oh wait, the NFL playoffs are on right now. I'm assuming Kansas City was up. I'm assuming the Chiefs won. They did. They did win. Did the other game start? What's the other game? Wasn't it the Eagles and the Giants? The Eagles are up. The Eagles are winning right now. Okay. PS4, yeah, I think that's the one. Let's go Chiefs. Okay, that's right. You were a Chiefs fan? Yeah, I think I remember you saying that. PS5 just came out, right? So, yeah. The thing is like, I bought my PS4, like, I don't even remember when it was, and I hardly ever played stuff on it, so I don't even know if it's worth it for me to get a console, because I play mostly just PC stuff. But yeah. Eternal, how's it going? Topic you're interested to talk about? Yeah, any of you guys can bring up stuff, because, you know, I don't know what to talk about. David, how's it going? We got a bunch of new people here. Thank you guys. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. Bought a new car this week. I talked about that at the beginning of the stream. I'm not going to go back and talk about it. But that was what I did all week. So I'm happy to have a new car. It's expensive. I mean, it wasn't like expensive, but it was like I had to fork up a lot of cash, you know, and now I got monthly payments on it. So other than that, I'm great. It's nice to have a new vehicle. Thank you guys for joining. New car stream. Yeah, I did talk about this at the beginning of the stream, and I was planning on talking about that a lot on stream, but I realized it's kind of boring talk, you know. How's it going? How do you say your name? Sabina? Sorry, I'm bad with names. I'm bad. I will be bad with everybody's name. Did you sell your old car? I did not sell my old car. It's got a lot of problems with it. I had to get a new one because it essentially started overheating and something wrong with the cooling fluids, whatever you call it, coolant. It's like leaking, something's bad. Something's bad with it. I don't know how to fix stuff. I'm not gonna put money into it. Okay, I did say your name right. I have my old car just sitting in my driveway right now. And like, I don't know if it's worth anything. I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to buy it. It's an older car. It's got a lot of things wrong with it. Again, probably boring conversation to have with you guys. I apologize. I already talked about a lot of this earlier in the stream. Don't know what to do with that. Don't know what to do with my old car. Don't know whether I should just let somebody else just have it, or should I try to get some money out of it. I'm just happy to have a new car that's not breaking down all the time. One of your old cars did that, overheating constantly? Yeah. Think I should sell it? Because they're worth more because of the shortage? Yeah, I'm sure whoever buys it from me or takes it off my hands will be able to fix it up. I mean, it'll still run. It's just, it's got issues that it needs to have money put into it. So it's not going to be worth a lot at all. It's like in very bad condition. But it's still drivable. So I'm sure somebody could put some money into it and sell it. So, I mean, if I could get a little bit from it, that would be nice. Toyota's very reliable. Okay. What were the symptoms of the car? Well, it was just overheating as the final straw that happened. Hello, by the way, your name is Will. Okay, hi Will, how's it going? The final straw. Okay, this vehicle has been causing me problems all year. I've been trying not to have to buy a new car. This past year, I've been having problem after problem after problem with it, and finally, it's just like I have so many things that are just wrong with it. I'm like, it's not worth it to keep bringing it in to get it fixed. Like, I might as well just buy a new car with all this money I'm trying to fix it up with. But the last thing that just happened was it was overheating, and it was like leaking. Something is leaking, like the coolant fluid or whatever. And you could see smoke coming off of it. So something to do with the cooling fluid. And I don't know if it was something major. I don't know if it was a head gasket. I don't know if it was just a hose. I don't know if it was a pump or I don't know what it was. But all I know is I don't care. I'm not gonna fix it. I just had something happen a month ago with it where it wouldn't start, and I wasn't sure what was wrong with it. So I brought it in. Apparently it was just the battery, which is fine. But so I just put, however much, a couple hundred for a battery or whatever. So it's like, man, if I'm just gonna have to keep doing this all the time, I might as well just get a new vehicle. And it's leaking water. Like every time it rains, like water gets inside. I'm sure that's probably a simple enough fix. I don't know if it's getting through the windshield or whatnot, but it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep driving with that. And the tire keeps going flat. And it's not the tire. I got new tires on it. So it's like, I'm not gonna fix all three of these things, to make my car good. And it was a 2005, and the new one I got was a 2016 vehicle. So it's like I'm jumping up 11 years for the car that I have, and it's nice. It's a nice change. I'm happy with it. So I am happy. I'm getting a new car definitely brought me like a lot of happiness this week, but it was also very stressful to go through that whole process of car breaking down on the side of the road. I had to sit there, wait for my car to cool off, be able to finish driving it home after overheating. I know I probably shouldn't have done that, but and then having to try to find a new vehicle the next day, shopping online, or browsing online, I should say, going into the dealerships, test driving cars. Found a car I wanted, and then called back the next day and said, sorry, somebody else already is in the process of financing and getting it right now. I was like, oh, come on. So then I had to find a new car. And then I got my car, brought it home, and the unlock button on the car, I go to push the unlock button inside on the door, and I push the button, and the button falls through. Like, there was nothing underneath it, so I just pushed it down, and it made it fell into, like, the hole. And I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, that's just a dumb little thing. So I had to bring it back, and they said they were gonna fix it for me, but... Ugh. Yeah, so that was my week. New car. Let's see, what can we do? Yeah, I plan on hanging out here with you guys for another at least hour and a half or something. We'll see. Maybe a couple hours. Couple hours. Glad you're enjoying the new vehicle. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Did anyone watch The Last of Us? I did not watch that. What's that? I'll look that up real quick. Cause I feel like I saw somebody else mention that at some point, or I saw that online. So what is that? Is that a new show then, or something? Because wasn't that a game then? So is that a show based off of the game? Or is that a show that's totally separate from the game? The two different things. Is that the end of the... That was the end of the playlist? That was all my playlist? I gotta go back and... Alright, you know what? Let's just listen to some song here. I don't care. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So it was a show based off of the game. Will, you said you used to be a mechanic? Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. It's only been an hour into the stream, and I already gotta go to the bathroom. good mechanic is hard to come by. I believe that. It's always nice to have somebody, you know, that knows stuff about vehicles. You know, just anybody, you know. For me, it's not me, so I don't know the most about stuff. So it's nice to have, you know, relatives or whatever when I need to that can take a look at something. And at least say, hey, go bring it to somebody, you know. But I don't even know how to like look at something and just like be able to tell what's wrong, you know. Anyway, I might just sit here for a little bit and just chill because I don't know what to talk about. Yeah. Am I political? Not really. I mean, I definitely stay up a little bit on political stuff, maybe more than the average person, but I would say I'm not really political. And also, I don't really want politics to be a part of anything that I really talk about on this channel, right now at least. So I'd rather not have some of that stuff brought up in the chat. I'm just trying to be here, promote people taking care of themselves and hope people are doing well mentally, and, you know, I want to have an environment here, a place where people can feel open to talk about personal life events, personal feelings, stuff about hopes and fears, and I want it to be a good place for people to really just be themselves and talk about what they want to improve and stuff. That's really my biggest hope. So, yeah, and hang out. Yeah, like when it comes to politics, I guarantee you people here in the chat have different views. I guarantee you I probably have dumb thoughts and opinions, and I don't want to share them with you guys. Or just different stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I think, honestly, but I'm not going to get into it. What do you want to improve? Improve. Yeah, that's a good question. What do you want to improve about yourself, about your life, whatever? I can get into that a little bit. I mean, for me, it's always been the same thing. It's always been be less I was gonna say like be less of a loner, but like be more social. Do more for other people. Be a part of other people's lives more. But also in terms of my own personal life, just stop procrastinating so much. Get shit done. You know, like don't say you want to do something and then just never do it. Like I hate that. I always do that. But Um, really just have more fun in my life. That's one thing. Do more. Just get out of the house. You know, I stay inside so much. Do you ever play Pokemon? Yes, I grew up playing Pokemon. Which Hogwarts house would you be sorted into? Oh man, Hogwarts house. Well, do all of the different Hogwarts houses, do they all have like a thing associated with them? Like what they're like if I had to just pick my favorite one, not knowing any information about it, like if I don't know if they represent something, each one, but if I had to just pick one, isn't there isn't there like 4 of them? And then what are the 4? What are all 4 of them? Right, you had the one, you had like the popular ones, right? From because you had obviously right. So this is Harry Potter. Like he was in the Gryffindor one or whatever it is. Then you had the one with the Hufflepuff. That's it. I forgot. I couldn't think of that one. The Slytherin, right? That was the what's his name? Draco Malfoy or something like that. I can't remember these people. I haven't I watched all the movies. Draco Malfoy, right? He was in the Hufflepuff are humble stoners. What was the 4th one? Because I think that'd be the 3rd one. Wasn't it like Ravenclaw or something like that? I like the name Ravenclaw. I don't know. I'm assuming that it's referring to the bird, right? Ravens are cool. So I would probably be that one, but I don't know if there's any symbolism or I don't know if there's any meaning behind what they represent, or like if there's like personality traits associated with the different houses, but I would probably pick Ravenclaw just because it sounds cool. Pass. I get it. Okay, there we go. What would the House of Stahl be like? Hey, don't use my name. Don't be throwing my name out there. Well, Stahl apparently is a German name. And apparently it just means steel. Or it's pronounced steel. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. You asked if I played Pokemon. Sometimes I think, what if I was a Pokemon? Or what Pokemon type would I be? Maybe steel type. You know? Gryffindor, courage. Slytherin, cunning. Ravenclaw, intellect. Hufflepuff, loyalty. Well, okay. How cunning am I? I don't know. Courageous. I'm a little timid. I'll be honest. I'm a little timid. I like to think of myself as courageous, you know, as they say, in order to have courage, you know, it's not the lack of fear. Kenny the Steelix. No, I'm not a Steelix. You guys ever, okay, so you're talking about Pokemon. You ever do the website that's like pick your favorite Pokemon and like it literally narrows it down? I did that on my free time one time this past year. That was interesting. But as far as cunningness, how cunning am I? I don't know. I can maybe be a little cunning. Don't we all like to believe that we are somewhat cunning? Like if I had to be deceitful or manipulative, like I'm not that as a person. I'm a pretty straightforward guy that doesn't. I don't like lying or anything. I don't like lying in my life at all. Like, I try to be as honest as possible and good-natured as possible. But like, you still like to think, if I got to, like, you know, be deceitful, or if I had to lie or be cunning or what, I gotta think, you have to believe that I'm good at it, right? Like, I feel like everybody has to at least feel like I could get away with some shit, you know what I mean? Like, if I had to. I don't know, like, how often do people imagine themselves, like, getting away with, like, stuff, and then obviously never go through with it well, I shouldn't say obviously, because some people do. But, like, I feel like no matter what kind of person you are, I feel like you just like to believe that you're smart enough to get away with stuff. Or maybe I'm just, you know what? All right, Slytherin it is. Which one did you get? Ooh, I don't remember. Anyway. Okay, so we brought up Harry Potter. Got some interesting conversations there. It's been a while since I've watched Harry Potter, though. What other shows are like Harry Potter, or things that are similar to that, or like along the same lines, or? Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I never got into, never watched. Jackson, you like Blastoise? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a good one. That's definitely up there for me, but not at the very top. Stefan, welcome to the chat. I am doing good. How are you doing? I'm just hanging out. I'm, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to do these streams every week now, you know, and just see how they go, chat with you guys. You know, just sit around, not do anything really. Oh, you're making progress on the duck house. That's good. That's right. So you were the one last week that was talking about the ducks, right? I'm assuming. I mean, I can't imagine that there's multiple people here that that have ducks or whatever. But I thought that was really interesting and really cool for you to be talking about that. Do you think a relationship can be repaired after cheating? I mean, I think there's a lot of factors that go into that. I mean, I would assume that would put a major strain on the relationship, and it has to come down to the people involved and how they feel about that. I think for most people, cheating is a deal breaker, and I don't know. I've never been through that. Wouldn't really. It's not. I feel like it's not really my place to really talk about it, but it's a good question. I feel like if something like that were to happen in a relationship, it's gonna damage the relationship. And to what extent could it be repaired? I guess that has to do with how long people have been together, if they have kids, what are you expecting? Like, if somebody's been hurt from that, assuming it's just one person that cheated, the other person didn't, right? So if somebody's gonna be hurt by that, I mean, both people would have to probably deal with something, right? The one person's gonna have to deal with maybe not trusting the other person because they cheated, and then the other person might feel a little bit of remorse or regret. They got to deal with that, having been the one that cheated. I don't know. It's kind of a tough thing for me to talk about. I mean, I'm honestly just kind of first thought that comes to my mind when it comes to this subject, because I don't think about that, to be honest with you. I've never dealt with it. I'm just kind of throwing some ideas out there. I would just assume that the majority of relationships could not be repaired after that. But I think that for certain individuals that are willing to work things out, stick around, maybe you just really care about somebody, I don't know, maybe you forgive somebody, say it was a mistake, whatever. I think that it's possible. It's just it's interesting. It's an interesting question. I wish you all the best in life. Thank you, Genesis. Thank you for the comment. Hope you're doing well yourself, Genesis. Is this what you guys came here for? Was for my thoughts on these big heavy topics like cheating, things that I know nothing about? I'll talk about them. It's just I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. How's it going? Oh, I don't know. I'm just kind of here, just hanging out. Everything's going good though. Stefan says I'm just here to socialize a bit. I mean, I do like that. Honestly, I hope that this little chat here we got going on, meaning the people in the chat that are watching the stream, I really hope that this keeps growing over time. I'm gonna try to do this every week, and I definitely see, like, the majority of people that are commenting right now, you guys were all here last week or recently. So I do really, really like that. It's kind of a weird thing for me to be streaming and see all you guys here. I'm gonna mispronounce your name, but Zither, how's it going? Thank you for joining. Hope you're feeling good today. No, it's interesting because I don't know what this channel, I don't know what I'm gonna be like here streaming. I mean, I guess this is it for now. What I'm doing right now is kind of just kind of what I have for now, but I really only just started streaming just now, right? I did a New Year's Eve stream, did a couple streams the next week. I streamed last weekend, and now I'm streaming now. So that's really only like, 4 streams or something like that. So, I mean, I'm hoping that, this gets better. I hope that I evolve and improve, meet people through this maybe, collaborate hopefully with other streamers at some point, or maybe you guys. I don't know. I don't really know how that's gonna work, but I think that I'm just interested. What direction is this channel gonna go? What direction is the community, the chat, you guys watching? Because you guys have a big hand in just being a member of the community, I guess. So that's interesting for me. Genesis says, you did help me and many people through tough times. You've taught me how to grow as a person and know that I wasn't the only one dealing with the hard times at the time. My bad if I went all deep all of a sudden. No, that's totally fine. Listen, that's a big part of that. I mean, there right there is kind of a talking point, right? Like, going to that place, being able to just hey, maybe we're talking about Harry Potter and the next minute we just go deep into I feel like shit, or I was going through tough times for my life, or I'm kind of, mentally not feeling great. I mean, that right there, maybe that's the dynamic of the channel, the ability to go deep at any moment, and just because that's just, who we are as people, as humans, that we we all go through hard times, and maybe we're just trying to maybe not feel alone in going through the things that we're going through, whether it's just emotional or life circumstances. But I think not feeling alone, that's a big thing, But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys all being here. I know some of you guys are going through maybe a tough time right now, and yeah, I just hope you realize just how that you can get through it. I like your lives, they calm me down. That's nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. You said it right the first time. It's going good. Hope you the same. I don't remember which one I said first, to be honest with you. I think I said Zyther. I don't remember. Oh man, it's raining. I was gonna move a bunch of things from the place I'm building. It'll be cold and wet outside for a while. Yeah, that's tough. If you were gonna do something and now it started raining. I wish I would have seen that New Year's Eve stream. No, definitely not. Are you gonna stream on Twitch? No, I'm streaming right here. I mean, there's no point in streaming on Twitch. All you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna try to get people to go follow me on Twitch. YouTube has these gifted memberships now, so that's a lot like gifted subs. So, by the way, perfect time to segue into the PSA. Hey, if you're watching the stream right now, click the join button. You could join if you wanted to, but more importantly, you don't have to pay for a membership if you don't want to, but just opt in to receive a gifted membership. Click join, click the little 3 dots, go to gift settings, and turn on allow gifts. What does that do? What that does is if somebody ever gifts a membership, you can receive it. YouTube is weird. On Twitch, you don't have to do that, but here on YouTube, if you want to receive a gift, You gotta like opt in for it, which is kind of dumb. But yeah, being a member of the channel, you don't get anything for it. But if I ever wanted to do something like members only, like if I ever upload like a members only video, or if I ever make the chat members only chat for whatever reason, I don't know why I would ever do that, then you have access to it. But really, memberships are just a way for you to show support to the channel. Yeah. But anyway, am I gonna stream on Twitch? No. I did start up a Twitch channel to stream a few years ago for gaming. But now I have a gaming channel where I'm playing Wordle, I'm playing chess right now. I'm not really doing any like other like video games or anything at the moment, but if I ever want to play a video game, I'll do it on my gaming channel. If I ever want to stream it, I'll stream it there. So there's really no point for me to stream on Twitch. Daniel says, you're fine, just keep it real. There's so much vagueness out there. Yeah, there is. There is. I try to be as real as possible, right? Do you still do video essays? Video essays? I mean, like, I wouldn't say the stuff that I have done is ever like a video essay. When I think video essay, I think like of like a more well put together, higher quality video with like, you know, editing in like stock footage or whatever and talking over like a voiceover. I mean, whatever I do is just, I don't know. I don't really do that though. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with YouTube like uploads for videos at all. I like streaming a lot. But preparing something for a video, it's just I have no clue what to talk about, no clue what videos to make. I have no direction with this channel. It would be cool to interview people on stream. I also think that would be cool. I would really like to do that. Vlog? Yeah, I think it's a vlog. Vlog is probably the word. I would like to vlog. Interviewing people would be cool. If I could figure out who or how to do that, what that would be like, or what I would interview people for, I guess. Depends on what games you like. I would recommend Gmod, War Thunder, Grinding is Long, Metal Gear games, some survival games. Yeah, I've heard of, I don't know what War Thunder is, but I think I know the other ones that you're talking about. Right now I can't really do a lot of games that I would like to play because streaming them, my computer is just not good enough for some of these games. My last video was the egg video. You like that one? Yeah, that I would like doing something similar to that. I'm not sure exactly what I would do. I don't really have that itch to do like YouTube videos right now. Like I just don't. I used to. I mean, that's why I started up my YouTube channel, because I had that, you know, like I wanted to do stuff like that. Now I'm sort of thinking about YouTube more in terms of like if I'm gonna upload a video, I feel like it's gotta have some sort of purpose to it and not just like any random thought. Like, I don't know, I guess I shouldn't worry about it. I'm just not really too motivated right now to make videos. Vibes, how's it going? Welcome. I'm doing good. Feeling good. Feeling good. You asked how I was feeling. I'm feeling good. What are your thoughts on having a solid idea but not committing on or doing it? I've been struggling with that and would want your take on it. Okay, thoughts on having a solid idea but not committing or doing it. I would say if it's something that you really want to do, that you should absolutely take steps towards accomplishing it or achieving it or doing it, whatever you want to call it. I mean, if you really think it's a solid idea, sometimes, you think something's a great idea in your head. And I don't know what specifically you're talking about. But I think following through on your ideas or following through on something, I guess it depends on how big of a thing, what you're talking about, how big of a deal it is. If it's like I don't know, it's kind of hard to talk about something like that. But really just like, are you just talking about procrastination or like being unsure of yourself, fear of missing the mark, overthinking the end result? Zyther, talking about the Eagles game. Who's winning right now? Eagles, looks like, right? Let me look. Oh yeah. Eagles have a small lead on the Giants. Okay, it's halftime. All right. War Thunder is a game where you play with war vehicles, but you have to grind them, and there are multiple factors of making the experience bad team, annoying tactics, and more. Okay. I'm really not a fan of games where you're like online working with other people. Especially if there's voice chat. I just don't want to do that. Like, I can't do that. Like, I tried playing Overwatch once, and I was so bad starting out, and people were like saying stuff about me being bad, and it was immediately just turned me off to playing that. Just like, yeah, like, it wasn't even voice chat, it was just the text chat. It was just like, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with having to play with other people. So I like single player games where I don't have to do stuff with others. But I don't know if that game you're talking about is anything like that. I'm just bringing that up, sort of. I don't have the best PC either. All I got are some Ryzen 5 1600. Managed to run most games. Yeah. See, I have a computer. My computer runs any game I want to play. It's just if I want to stream a game, I can't play games that are really graphic intensive and then stream it, because that, like, the computer's good enough to play it, but to be able to stream it, the quality would not be good, or my computer just can't do it. If I could buy a new computer, like a high-end computer for streaming, I would love that, but I'm not ready to put that investment in yet. Maybe if my gaming channel really like starts to do well, but not yet. You want to learn digital art someday? That sounds really nice. I wish I was good at artistic things or digital art, whatever. I want to get into sports so I can have more to talk about in social situations. What's a good way to start? I don't know. It depends on what sport's popular. I guess what's going on, like right now, the NFL playoffs. I don't know what the best way to start though is to get into sports. You play Smash Bros online. That's it. Smash is fun. Better GPU for streaming or CPU. Yeah, I need something better. Yes, I am still here. Hey man, I've been following you for a while. Are you happy in life? Am I happy in life? I mean, that is a big question. I would say yes. I would say overall I'm happy. There's things that I'm not happy about myself. There's things that I wish were different in my life. So, if I focus on those things, perhaps I would say I'm unhappy. But, in general, the way I like to look at it is, how am I feeling every day? Obviously you're going to have ups and downs, but how am I feeling overall about myself, about my life? And, I just want to be able to ask myself how I'm feeling and be able to answer that question with just simply, I'm feeling good. That's the simplicity of my sort of what is important to me. Very simple message that I have for you guys, very simple message that I have on this channel, which is simply to try your best to feel good in life, whatever that means for you, whether that's ultimately fulfillment on a deeper level, like, are you doing something that you're passionate about? Do you feel like you have a purpose in your life? Do you have a direction? Whether it's small things like every day, just feeling good in terms of mental health, physical health. Are you exercising? Are you being healthy? Are you what's your stress level like every day? What's your emotional well-being like every day? If you're miserable because you're depressed, you hate everything, you hate yourself, if you ask yourself the question, how are you doing? Are you going to say miserable, or are you going to say, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling good? And, my ultimate point on this channel, my ultimate purpose is just to get you to, maybe think about how you're feeling in life and get to a point where you do whatever you have to do to say, I feel good. Again, that could be at a bigger picture level in life, or that could be at a smaller everyday level. Like right now, I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. I'm not thinking about all the things I hate right now. So right now I feel good. I could turn this camera off and, go cry in my bed because I'm sad about everything, once I start thinking about stuff. But right now I feel good. So yeah, that's my message. That's my simple message to you guys. Or I should say that's sort of what's important to me. That's just what the theme is of who I am and what I'm about and what this channel is. So, yeah. I got to learn swimming from my family having to convince me for days, and I loved it. I went to the beach. You just need to go and practice any sport you like. Okay, that was for vibes. I'm glad you managed to get through all your problems and such. I'm so happy to see you and just listen to your wisdom. You're so earnest and true. I appreciate the compliments. Thank you very much. Just lost an online smash match. I don't know why that's such a hard thing for me to say. Smash match. I don't know what it sounds like I'm saying. Genesis, thank you for being here. Hope you have a great day as well. Take care of yourself. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got in the chat? Going to the beach in March. Sounds nice. Precipitation says, I like your channel because you're not approaching us as a guru or a masculinity coper, but as a fallible human who has made videos about being miserable on the journey to happiness. Yeah. I think I started YouTube with this mindset that I was gonna be this self-help guy, and like try to like tell people, give people advice and everything. And I slowly realized I don't know what the hell I'm doing in my life, and I'm just kind of unhappy. And so you kind of just go from there. I mean, does that mean that I haven't really been making videos? Yeah, I kind of stopped making YouTube videos and stopped caring about it. But at the same time, you know, I'm finding what is important to me. I'm finding what is like what is my ultimate like philosophy about dealing with that aspect of like just being unhappy. Like, you know, I think really for me it comes down to simplifying stuff. You know, try to keep things simple. I think when you're young, and I don't know if this is just a me thing or if it's a young people thing, but it seems like if you're at that age, whether you're a teenager or you're maybe 20 or around that age, I feel like you're more likely to have these high expectations for what your life is going to be. And I think as you get older, you sort of realize things aren't going to go the way you thought they would. So I think when you're younger, you have high expectations. And I think that as I've gotten older, I'm settling into what my life is really like. And that's the thing, I'm still young, you know? I mean, like, crap, man. Like, there's no reason for me to, like, stop setting goals or having desires to improve or to get somewhere with my life. But, like, I do think that I'm more content with simplifying everything and realizing that my expectations need to change for myself and to just be happy with maybe the little that I have and focus on that first and build from there. And not have these crazy fantasies about what my life should be like. That's the first thing for me. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid this channel being simply me being miserable. That's why now I am gonna sit here and constantly mention the idea of feeling good. It's not gonna get old for me. I'm never gonna stop. I apologize for you guys that have to listen to me, but no, feeling good is what it's all about for me. I just want to feel good. I don't want to feel the way that I've always felt, which is no confidence, hating myself, feeling like my life is shit, being so sad, feeling lonely because nobody likes me, or I don't know how to socialize with people, or I'm so anxious around people socially. Like, I don't want to feel all those emotions of insecurities and hopelessness and stuff. Like, I don't want to feel all that stuff. Like, that's the starting point for me, is like saying, oh, I don't want to feel like this anymore. Okay, now what do I do? And then it kind of goes down to changing my expectations for what my life is supposed to be like, trying to make the most of what I have, trying to enjoy the moments. I don't know, it's kind of a tough thing to describe, but I would say that I haven't really been making videos on it, but as of lately. I wish I had. Honestly, I wish I made more videos on this channel. I wish I talked about some of this stuff more, because, you know, there are people out there that are going through a tough time. There are a lot of young people that maybe would benefit from realizing that, you know, the things that they're dealing with or feeling emotionally, that it's normal and that they can get through it and whatnot. I just don't know what to say a lot of the times. I don't know how to help anybody. But when I started the channel, I absolutely was maybe thinking that I could help people. So maybe, you know, that idea that I'm not approaching this as like some sort of guru or anything. I think I've had to learn that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and realize that I'm not that smart, and that well, I shouldn't say that I'm not that smart, but understanding that there's no point in having an ego in thinking that I have any of the answers. That really collectively people, I mean, you know, one of the things I like about social media and stuff like YouTube channels, communities, Twitch communities, is that generally speaking, especially if you have the right set of people, the right community on a specific YouTube channel or something, generally speaking, the whole, the collective is gonna be a lot better at maybe giving advice than what any single personality that you'll see online. I feel like collective I feel like social media has gotten better at cleaning things up, you know, in terms of people that are what's the right word? Shitheads. I don't like using the word toxic. I don't know why toxic. It just never stuck with me. I mean toxic people, right? I don't like that word. I don't know why. The word is a weird word. I don't get what it means. I know what it means. It's a perfect word to describe what I'm trying to describe right now. But like, I don't know. I don't ever use that word. But I think that the internet and social media has gotten a lot better at, again, I could be wrong about this because I don't really participate in a lot of social media. I watch a lot of YouTube channels and stuff, and I do read comments. But maybe I'm just in the places online where it seems like a lot of that stuff is, you know, not present. It seems like social media is good at, you know, pointing out the people that are dumb idiots, that are bad ideas, stuff like that. People with good ideas can help people that need it. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like social media is, I mean, this is the perfect place for sharing ideas, for talking about stuff. Anyway, I'm not even reading the chat right now. I gotta chill. Sometimes stay alone and think about that. When I'm happy, everything will go down bad eventually. I'm being positive for no reason, and I'm running from a thing that will catch me. Okay, I have that thought sometimes that, like, shoot, like I'm kind of happy right now. What's gonna come along and ruin this feeling for me? Like it's almost like things are going too well. Like something's gonna happen. I have that feeling a lot. So you got a workplace, and how is it? Yeah, I mean, my job is like, my workplace, I don't know. Not anything special. I wish I was more involved at my workplace, and like, I wish I socialized more with people. That's just the thing I've always had an issue with, is being sort of a loner and not talking to people. So how did you envision life when you were a kid? How did I envision life when I was a kid? For me, I mean, sort of the first thing that happened was I started reading a lot of self-help books at around 15, watching a lot of YouTube videos, kind of self-help stuff, and I thought I was gonna like write books on self-help and like start up a YouTube channel and be that guy. And thankfully, that never happened. To be honest, I would not. I'm just glad I didn't go down that path. But I thought maybe I'd go to school, go to a college, and like graduate and get a job doing something. I don't know. I thought maybe I'd start a business doing something. I thought maybe I would. I don't know. As a kid, I don't know. It's kind of like, as a kid, I don't remember anything when I was really little, but like when I was a teenager, I don't know, maybe I'll be an engineer or something. Maybe I'll start a business. Maybe I'll, at the very least, graduate from a university and do something from there. That was sort of the expectation. So the first thing that happened that sort of put a little bit of threw a wrench in that plan was I dropped out of college and realized that I couldn't really do that, and that I sucked at school and kind of a lazy person. I'm a very lazy person, and that is something that I still have problems with, and I want to overcome. But yeah. Have you ever been to therapy? I went to therapy a little bit when I was really, really depressed. That was around the age of 18. Yeah. And I think maybe a little bit when I was even younger, but like, I don't remember it. But yeah, I did not feel like it helped. Stephen says therapy was a waste of time and money. I had to take some pills which made me feel like crap. Yeah, I don't know the process of therapy or like being prescribed medication. I will say that overall, from what I hear, is that it's overall a good thing, but some people don't feel like it works. Well, I mean, when it comes to both, some people don't want to take medication, some people don't feel like the therapy works, but my general understanding of it is that overall therapy can help people a lot, and that medication can help people a lot who need it. But I've never gone on medication. I've never really felt like therapy did anything for me, but I never really tried it a lot. So I kind of gave up on it pretty quickly. And it was costing money, so that's the other thing, is like, if it was free, I would feel a lot better about going to therapy if it was free. I take whatever happiness I can get because usually I'm depressed, having panic attacks and grief from losing loved ones. That's tough. I don't think that I've really ever dealt with panic attacks, and I don't. Fatigue is quite common with depression. See, that's what I hear. I feel like fatigue has been an issue that I've dealt with and not really thought about it as being a thing, like fatigue. But like looking back on like I don't even know when I realized this, a few years ago. That like, man, I'm actually like I feel like I've just been dealing with a lot of fatigue and like, I don't know. I feel like that kind of explains a lot about why I struggle so much with things. So I'm trying to make the most of, my situation. Being like that. Therapy is like a last resort, I feel. I try to do everything that can make me feel even a bit happier. I think some people look at therapy like that. Like, I'm going to try to do everything I can before having to go to therapy, which, you should. The thing about therapy, now, I don't really know what I'm talking about here, okay? But the thing about therapy, it seems to me, the little that I wouldn't even say the little I know, I would say the little that I think about it, just speculating, I think that therapy is supposed to be well, I guess it depends on what type of therapy. Like, if you're just doing like what do you call it? Where you sit down with like a psychologist or whatever, right? And they like ask you all these questions about how you feel and what you're thinking. Like, from my understanding, it's like the person that's trained to be the, the psychologist or whatever, right? They're trained to ask questions to you, and again, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, that get you to get you to, they're like giving prompts almost to like spark the idea within yourself, almost like they're asking like leading questions to almost get you to the answer that you are trying to find, when it's like, yeah, for a lot of people, maybe you're smart enough. Are we already at the end of the playlist? We're at the end of this. I only have like an hour of this music. I gotta keep going back and starting it over. Almost like yeah, some people feel like, no, I don't need somebody else to be asking me this stuff or talking to me about stuff. Some people just need somebody to talk to, right? Because a lot of times, like for instance, like I'm sitting here right now, I'm just sort of, you guys are giving me questions and comments in the chat, but like I kind of feel like I'm verbalizing some thoughts that maybe I've never explored before. So like I feel like therapy in a lot of ways gives people the opportunity to, maybe they have no other outlet to express some of the concerns about themselves or the feelings about themselves verbally, because a lot of times, you might feel something, whether it's self-hatred or whether it's nervousness, anxiety, whether it's maybe you're having panic attacks, or maybe you're dealing with grief or something, or maybe you're any of the things that people can go through. sometimes it's like you need somebody to talk to, you need a way to express it, because if you don't verbalize it or have a way of expressing it, those feelings or whatever you're dealing with, the way you handle things, you're not going to have a good understanding of in the moment. Like, say you're having some sort of a depressive episode, or gosh, I don't know, guys, like whatever it is, right? Then it's like it's gonna come out somehow. Whatever you're dealing with, you're gonna have some way of trying to figure out how to fix your problems or deal with your situation, right? And some of that can be self-destructive behavior. Some of that's going to be things that are not healthy. Some of that's going to be stuff that really isn't good for you to be doing. And I'm not saying that like going to therapy is going to fix all that, but it does seem like this is complete speculation. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It does seem like to have some sort of a sense of direction of like what to do when you find yourself in these situations, or you're feeling a certain thing, or maybe you can't handle what you're going through all on your own, and that's sort of an ultimate, that's sort of like, gosh, I think about that sometimes, like maybe I can't actually deal with some of the stuff I'm dealing with on my own. Maybe I need help. Maybe it would be very beneficial for me to have somebody else who maybe understands what I'm going through, or I don't know, or somebody, whether it's a friend or therapy. Whoever's they're trained, right? They're trained to they're supposed to know what they're doing. Although a lot of people say that they don't get a good therapist or a good person or whatever. And I think that might be part of the problem for a lot of people is, maybe some of them just aren't that great at what they're doing. I don't know. Again, I haven't really tried therapy enough to really have any opinion on it or to say one way or the other. I'm just sort of speculating, or I don't know if speculating is the right word. I'm making stuff up right now. I'm just kind of sharing my opinion on it, even though I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But overall, I would say, yeah, go to therapy if you think it's going to help you, or if you are struggling with something, absolutely. Just because some people have bad experiences with therapy, or they feel like it doesn't help, doesn't mean that it can't, or doesn't, or won't. I'm not even reading chat right now because I have no idea. I'm trying to formulate some of my thoughts right now. And again, medication, I feel like that's I feel like some people going on medication is absolutely the right direction. In fact, I sometimes wonder if I should have gone on medication myself, because I never did. I think that I'm okay, but it might have really benefited me a lot when I was younger to go on medication. Some people are not for it, but I feel like there's a lot of reasons to believe that if you find the right medication, that it can actually help people. Some people need it. Worst I had experienced from my problems was existential crisis. I see it as paying a stranger to tell you that everything you do is wrong in your life is your fault. It makes me feel defeated. Yeah, again, I don't think that's the point of it. I feel like that's absolutely not what not the point of it. What do you mean by existential crisis? I didn't find a reason to live. Many people are just so blind to see things. I see, yet they're doing so much better than me. It's always sorrows for me. Loved ones died too. My addiction makes it worse. All my talk therapy only complicated things for me. I just can't get a total picture to the therapist, so they don't understand me. Thus gives me little practical advice, costly too. I understand that a lot. That's something that I can kind of I believe that. I believe that maybe for a lot of people, trying talk therapy really doesn't help because it's like you feel like you can't really explain a lot of stuff to somebody else, or you feel like they won't understand, or maybe they just don't understand, or yeah, it might just make things more complicated. Absolutely. But I think theoretically, idealistically, therapy done right could and or should help people. That's just my thoughts. And maybe it comes down to the skill level of the person that you're talking to, you know? Maybe chemistry with, the therapist or whatever. I don't know. Don't know. Medication. I had to fix my ADHD before I could be successful at anything else. Yeah, I mean, we're getting into some pretty deep stuff here, Stefan. I hope that you're I don't know if you've mentioned at all if this is something you're still going through. But looks like you said earlier in the chat that it's something that you used to go through. So hopefully you're doing good now. Yeah, existential crisis, kind of feeling like what's the point in living and stuff like that. I think a lot of people can get themselves to that point. Dang, there's a lot of people here. What the hell are you guys doing here? A lot of people just showed up for some reason. I guess I'm talking about like life and stuff and being depressed and going to therapy, and people are like interested in it. That's good. I mean, these are important discussions to have. I just feel a lot of pressure to talk about this stuff because I really don't know what I'm talking about. But I want to be supportive. I think that people can improve. I think that people should take their mental health seriously. I think that it's very important to be able to work through your thoughts and your feelings. So if you say something like, I don't feel like I have any reason to live right now. Again, this is where it does come in handy to be able to have somebody else to bounce thoughts off of. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go to therapy. I don't know. I can't say that for sure. I would recommend it, but like, like why, and it's you. I think oh man, what was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought. I'm like reading chat and trying to talk, and you didn't understand what existential was? You got another dog and learned about emotions from her? She's family to you? Man, yeah, it sounds like you really love your dogs quite a bit. I mean, yeah, losing anybody that's close to you, even if it's like a pet or something, a dog, absolutely can be something that you struggle with. You're carrying the memories of your loved ones with you, and that's plenty of motivation to keep you going. Oh yeah, you know what? That's a good point. I mean, maybe this is totally separate from what we were talking about, but you just brought up the idea of like motivation, like, and saying like, oh yeah, like this is my motivation to keep going. Like sometimes, yeah, people lose that. Like sometimes people don't have a strong sense of like, I have a reason to get up every morning, or like this is my motivation to do what I'm doing. And it's like, sometimes you gotta find that thing. or things or whatever, multiple. I feel like I need to take a break from talking about this stuff. I'm gonna just chill for a minute, guys. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm already at 2 hours into the stream. 2 hours, 20 minutes. Interestingly enough, it looks like we just peaked at a higher number of viewers, and I'm noticing when I just I talk about stuff like this, people are watching. So I don't know, maybe I should have more of these conversations about things like this more. The thing is that the problem with this is I really don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Like some of this deep stuff, man, because like people, this is what I care about. Like this is what I care about more than anything, is like hearing about how people feel, hearing about what people go through, and like just like I feel for people. Like I want to help people. I want people to know that like I want people to know that like that you can get better and that you can get through whatever you're going through, or that, you know, I want people to feel like they're not alone ultimately. And there's a lot that goes into how we feel and how we're doing overall in our life. And if somebody's at a low point, like I want to be able to have something to say to somebody who's at a low point that can maybe lift them up a little bit, you know, even if I can't do anything like that much at all. If I can't do anything like big, it's just so tough for me because like I do care about this stuff a lot, but I don't know what the hell, like I don't know what I'm doing. Like that was the whole point of this channel. Like initially was like I talked about this stuff about how I felt, and I tried to like share my thoughts in my videos, and I don't know. And now I don't know, I just kind of abandoned all that recently. They're all smart dogs. German Shepherds, huh? German Shepherds are smart dogs. Kenny, you're so generous and kind. Thank you. Well, I appreciate the compliments. Calling me generous and kind. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Do my best. David, how's it going? I see your comment. Thank you for joining the chat. If anybody else is just joining right now, welcome to the stream. This is the weekly Saturday stream that I'm doing. I streamed last week on Saturday. I'm doing it this week. Hopefully I can make this a regular thing every single Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys are able to make it, hopefully you can. If not, that's fine as well. The videos after they're done, the replays are available on my channel page. Click on the live stream tab on my channel. You can watch the past streams. We're just gonna hang out. I'm just gonna basically sit here and chat with people, maybe listen to some music, and just hang out and see how it goes. What I do when I'm at a low point is just not talk to people. I don't want to make others feel bad, and I get back on my feet after a short time. Yeah, I feel you there. I also sometimes will not try to, you know, if I'm feeling something depressing or whatever, I don't want to make other people feel depressed or whatever. Or, I don't know. It's a weird thing for me. If you thought about becoming a therapist, I have definitely thought about becoming a therapist. I would love that. I don't think that I realistically would or could do that. But yeah, I think that I've thought of that about that. I've thought about that before. You make me feel less alone. Well, that's good. You'd be a good one. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Let's see. What do we got here for something to listen to? Especially when school's expensive. Yeah. That's like my biggest hurdle is just the cost of school, probably, I would say. Other than that, I would love to do something like it. As the pain begins to ease, not often we can see the beauty in the pain. Not often we can see the value that we gain. Now listen, little one, the wounds will heal in time. I know it weighs a ton, but baby, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, 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 fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, 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 fine. You'll be fine. School's exhausting? You said that absolutely correct. I don't know why you think that you butchered that word. Either that or I'm wrong too. Exhaust? Yeah. Stop cherishing what you hold dear, and we will make it last. Not often we can see the beauty in the pain. Not often we can see the value that we gain. Now listen, little one, the wounds will heal in time. I know it weighs a ton, but baby, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, 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 fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, we should all have our basic needs met for free, socialism, and then work if we want to live lavishly. That would be nice. I love that music. Who is it? You'll be fine. This is all, basically, it's copyright free. It's not really copyright free. It's really licensed music, from Epidemic Sound. You'll be fine. Spring Gang featuring Vicky Vox. Yeah, I don't know. This is when I say I have copyright free music, it's because I'm using stuff that I can play on YouTube. Because you can't just play any music on YouTube. They will hit you with copyright strikes. And by the way, yes, I'm trying to incorporate music into my streams because it puts the pressure off of me a little bit. I can just sit here and not do anything and just play stuff and just... I feel so much pressure to like constantly be talking during my streams and... No, I don't give out my Steam account. No. Thank you. Keep up the good work, Kenny. Thank you very much for the comment. Anyway, if you guys are just joining the stream, welcome. We are just hanging out. If you have anything going on, if you have anything that maybe you did this past week that you want to share, feel free to bring up anything in the chat. We'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. What video card do you own? What do you mean? Video card like computer? Like yeah, GPU. Gosh, I don't know if I remember what it was. I feel like it was a 2070 something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting to that point where I should probably start thinking about ending the stream and going to bed, getting tired. Although, to be honest with you, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. It's weird. It's 2.5 hours into the stream, and we got more people here right now than what we've had all night. So I don't know. Maybe I should keep going. I'm just not necessarily feeling like I know what else to add to the stream right now. I have to move to a new place soon. I'm anxious about it. Feel so scared. Any tips on how to cope with such a drastic change? Like, you gotta, like, Like when you're saying you gotta move to a new place, do you mean like a new city or something? Or just a new home? Either way, drastic change. How do you deal with it? It's a good question. Obviously, you're nervous about it. Oh, new province. Okay. Yeah, I've never done anything like that. I've never like moved. I've never moved. I've never moved out of the small town that I live in. So like, I would be nervous about that too. I don't know. How would you deal with coping with that? I mean, I guess, what do you think is gonna be different about it? What do you think is like the biggest thing that you're worried about? And I feel like you gotta just take each individual thing that you're worried about and just kind of work through them on your own, you know, because, or work on, excuse me, I'm kind of tired right now. I don't know if I said that right. Like if you want to talk specifically about, like, you know, maybe not knowing anybody or having to have a job or whatever you're doing, whatever you're moving somewhere for, or, you know, take each of those, break it down, each of those things, like what specific thing it is that you're the most nervous about, and, you know, work through that individual thing. Yeah, I'm tired right now. I'm sorry. I feel like I gotta end the stream soon. I mean, my plan was only to stream for like 3 hours, and it's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. And I feel like I'm at that point. You're gonna go for now. It's been nice to talk to you about things. And again, all right. Well, thank you very much for being here, Stefan. Thank you for joining. And everybody, thanks for joining. Even if you're not chatting, I appreciate you at least being here watching the stream. I'm just trying to be here, and, you know, anything that you guys want to talk about, I'll try to talk about. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think about what I would say. What tips are there to give somebody on just coping with a big change like moving to a new province? I don't know, maybe trust that, you know, you'll settle in, and that you'll, you know, it's gonna take some time to get used to, but giving yourself enough time, you know, that you just trust that you'll be able to settle down and figure things out, and things will become normal over time. Maybe trust. It's kind of hard. Nervousness is okay, you know? It's okay to be nervous for big changes, but those changes will gradually over time, or quickly, or whatever, become the new norm. And you gotta accept, accept that? No, you gotta, you know, just understand and trust that when it happens, you won't, you know, the nervousness will go away, because it'll be the new norm. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to say something that's significant. You spent 2.5 hours is a lot. Hard work. It's like being a DJ. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm playing music, so I mean, that's kind of like being a DJ. No, I don't know. 2.5 hours. I mean, like, I feel like people People stream all the time, every day. I don't know how they do it. I would love to stream every day. I can't. I can't stream all day, every day. I gotta go to a job and work. Then I'm too tired to stream when I get home. I don't know. We'll see if I can sneak a stream in this week during the week. I don't know if I can. I'll try to, maybe. Just for like an hour and a half. Right now I'm really just trying to stick to the schedule of streaming every Saturday around this time, and we'll try to get this thing going, make it a weekly thing. Hopefully that becomes my new norm, and it's an established routine. Just like on my gaming channel, I don't know if you guys are aware, I have a gaming channel, which really all I'm doing on that channel right now is playing Wordle, and I've done that all year. It's actually coming up in 5 days from now, January 26th of last year, 2022, was the first upload of Wordle, of me playing Wordle on that channel, and I will have done it every single day since then, so whatever that means. It's been 360 days, right? Because the 26th is 5 days from now. So yeah, approximately 360 days, or exactly, ago, I started uploading videos on my other channel, playing Wordle, and I've done it every single day since. I just made it a routine. I told myself, I'm gonna do this every day now, and I did, so far, until I get bored of it. But I can do that with this channel too. I can say I'm gonna stream every Saturday, and I can do that if I want to, and if I commit to it, hopefully I do. It's nice to have a routine. And then I think the more I stream, see I've already done like 3 or 4 streams this year, and I see a lot of familiar faces in the chat, and by familiar faces, of course, I recognize a lot of your usernames, and getting to know some of you guys a little bit. So I think that's really cool. I enjoy that. That makes me want to come back and stream, because I get nervous about streaming. Just with if I really think about it, oh my gosh, like what? There's at any given time, there's like a whole bunch of people watching me. And it's like, oh crap, I gotta put on a show, or oh, I gotta be interesting or funny or entertaining. Maybe not funny. I don't think that there's been a single time this entire stream where I've thought to myself, I need to be funny. It's more like, I feel like I need to say something, smart. It's more like that. I don't know. It's more like, try not to be awkward. I'm so nervous, is my point, because people are watching me. But if I don't think about it, like I am right now I'm thinking about it, but if I don't think about it and I just kind of am here and just being myself, then everything's cool. But once I start thinking about it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm nervous. People are watching me. And I put myself in this position. I chose to stream. I knew what I was getting into, but see, there has to be a reward for me to stream, right? Like a lot of people on social media, a lot of people that have YouTube channels or that whatever want to upload stuff of themselves, it's like there's an element of I want attention, or I hope people like me, or whatever. And for me, my motivation is I want to connect with people. I want to get to know people, learn about people, talk to people, share my thoughts with people. Sorry, I'm like getting hit with a wave of just like, I'm tired. This is around the time where I normally go to sleep. So I'm staying up later for you guys on Saturdays here. Daniel says, I've caught all of your streams this far. That's good. I recognize you. And you've been here. You were like one of the first 2 people to comment this stream in the chat, right? Or no, you weren't here. No, that was a different Daniel. Different Daniel. Wow, there's 2 Daniels? Oh, no, that's confusing me. I'm sorry. I thought you were... No, because you don't have the membership. Daniel S. and Daniel L. Assuming those are your last names. And also, I can't see your guys' profile pictures very well. They're very tiny. It's all right. I'm getting to that point where I'm tired now. I gotta get going. So, let's see. What am I gonna do here? Just get going, I think. I think I'm gonna get going. I am about done now. So yeah, let's get going. Let's get out of here. I'm done. Tired. I gotta go to sleep. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of the stream that you saw, or it did something for you. I just honestly, I hope you guys are all doing well in life. Hope everything's good. Hope you're all feeling good. I'm feeling good. Again, I talked at the beginning of the stream about how I got a new car this week. I had a whole conversation about that. Yeah, but I'm done. I'm done now. One stream closer to world domination. I'm not trying to dominate the world, man. I just want to have a nice little community here of people, and I want us all to just take care of ourselves. I want you all to feel good. No, I hope you guys all have a good week. If I don't see you guys at all next week, same time next week, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So whatever time it is right now for you, 3 hours, I just streamed for 3 hours. So 3 hours before whatever the current time is for you, that's when I started. So I'll do it again next week. Maybe I'll sneak in a stream during the week, but if I don't see you, if you guys don't come back, hope you guys all do well this week. Hope you have a good week. I'm gonna get to bed though. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I feel like I should say one more thing before I go. I don't know what it is though. I just realized once again that I've just like I've been so nervous the whole stream. Like, I'm gonna be in my head so much. I just realized like how nervous I've been this whole stream. And, like, I'm still not comfortable streaming. Like I don't know. I just realized how I probably didn't express certain things I wanted to express, like just happiness. I feel like I didn't smile enough. I feel like I didn't say enough like positive things. I don't know. I just feel weird about it. Like my nervousness kind of my I'm so in my own head about the fact that like gosh, I'm like I got to just be interesting and it's just I don't know. I'm in my head. I got to get going. It's too late for this. I'm tired. All right. Bye guys. Have a good night. Have a good night. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. See ya later.